Alrighty, hello and welcome to the channel. Blunt here, and today we're back in Call of the Wild in Scotland, continuing the missions. What happened last time? Last time I found a spooky house. We found out that eagles are stealing lambs. And now today we're headed to, what were we doing? I'll remember, hang on. Right, I gotta go to a lookout point and not start a fire, watch for fire. That's the one. But I went ahead and went to sleep. So it's a bright early day. It's 7 a.m. Beautiful. And now I got to head to a lookout point. Well, this is interesting. Yeah, I knew that Stonehenge was not the only one nor the original. And the POI back there actually stated that this one was over 5,000 years old. The level of ingenuity it would take to do something like this, it's ridiculous. I mean, I'm a mechanic. I've seen vehicles fall off jack stands in, 30 minutes. And here they got rocks that are standing for 5,000 years. Is that a bush or an animal? Bush. Anyways, distraction. Back to my trek. Oh my God. Every time I take a second to look around, it's just like, oh. Alrighty. Wow. Almost maybe the highest. That peak might be a little higher. Oh, hey. Look for signs of fire. Well, I will in a second.
You say you seen smoke? Sounds like our culprit. Go take a closer look.
Yep, I see smoke. The smoke's not getting bigger. It can wait a minute. Let me just take a quick look around here. I will say the wildlife seems a little more scarce here. I stopped in a couple places along the way, and granted, I know I'm screaming around on an ATV, but still, like, not even fleeing things. All right, well, back on the trail. Got a little over a mile to go.
Where there's smoke, there's fire, and I need that quenched. Let's make sure it's really out with some water. Then you worry, it's no going anywhere.
But, wait, what? Get water. Yes, this little bottle ought to do the trick.
Alright, we pissed on their chips. Now we'll eat 'em tea. Take nae prisoners, and they're lornin' Oh, bro. If you're gonna cook my breakfast in my park, there's gonna be consequences.
What? Nick the Lorn. I was kind of assuming that's what it was.
Everyone has the right to roam, but the only person cleared to burn the muir is me. 'Cause I do it properly. Despite bams like this one coming through, I actually wish Roddy cracked open the whole asylum. What's the point running the best kept private estate in the world if it's also the best kept secret? I need to work a deal with Navi down the shop though. Can't he be doing without my scratches and Lorn? Right, that's me. Later then.
Bit full of yourself, are we? If I can't eat, no one shall eat.
Drill. We've had hunters whinging, saying the stone is whispering, spooking the deer.
What?
Well, since you've done such a good job with the other stuff, I'd appreciate if you could give this a look too.
You keep saying that. Visit the Whispering Stone, alright? Everything is always so far. Because even from there... Well, at least there looks like there's a bit of a main road. Okay, so we're headed back to the castle and taking the main road around. All right, off I go. All right, I got my ATV out here, and we got 2¼ miles as a crow flies, which will actually probably work out to be closer to 3 miles because, well, I'm not going as a crow flies. You quiet yourself. God dang it. Oh, hello. Hello. Ooh, I'm going to have to come back this way. There's some good-looking bucks on this herd over here. You know, this must be a much more popular car brand than I was aware of, because isn't that Chris's car from Alberta? Huh. All right, well, we're at the end of the main road. Now it's off to dirt road. We got to cross the waterway, and, well, I think we still have almost a mile left to go. Okay. All right. Storm is happening. I wish it would let us do some trail maintenance because that last stretch was not very ATV friendly. I'm gonna take a look. It's the tree sticking out, not looking like everything else.
In the grasp of the Whispering Stone, the half-light flickers and sputters. Where the worlds come close and travellers find themselves trapped, those begging to hear the voice of the one they love can cup their ear to the rock and listen a while. But whose parting words they hear is a mystery. Indeed, it could be better to hear nothing at all.
Right, let's have a look. Hey, while I do, reckon you could do me a solid?
I thought I was.
Brush away the moss on the stone there and snap a photo. The website could do with a wee spit and shine. Looking like teletext the new. If you mind that.
Okay. Now, over here, up there. I don't understand what I'm doing. Am I supposed to climb it? Oh, no, I cleared the moss. Now I gotta take a photo. Read instructions.
Right, everything looks in order. People have been saying that the deer have been acting a bit funny, though, so we'll check out a few in the wild and all.
Observe nearby deer behavior. Okay. Hikers have reported that Stone has been whispering. Time to verify that they claim the only way we know how, harvesting deer. Observe, god dang it, quit switching. Observe nearby deer behavior. Am I supposed to hunt a deer? Because I didn't grab a collar or anything. And I only have my 7mm with me, so hopefully that's sufficient. Man, if it wasn't so far away, I'd say let me go back and get that buck fallow deer I saw earlier. Oh.
And that's a fallow deer. They normally move in larger herds, so this could be your chance to pick one off. Looks good to me. Day one down for science. Well, you're a hunter, right? Not a scientist, so do it for hunting.
What? First of all, that's a doe. So am I supposed to look for a buck? What's happening here? Harvest a deer. Am I supposed to take the doe? Or am I supposed to find a buck? Because the fact it's just standing there by itself... Yeah, I don't have anything for fallow deer on me as far as collars go. I would like to see what it's doing, that it's just standing there. Oh, okay. I guess I'm going for the doe for science? That was probably... no, wait, 7mm. That should be fine. Yeah, I didn't hear any movement. So there... As far as I know, there was nothing else in the area. All right. Meat. Oh, damn. Angled up a little much, too, for the double lung.
Okay, now. There should be whispering from the stone. Not expecting much, mind, but at least you found a nice deer.
Search the area. Okay. I can't make this up. I'm hearing voices. Oh. What am I hearing? That is terrifying. It almost sounds like the jaws of something. Wait, what?
Oh, you hear that? Oh, where's that coming from?
Is it a frickin' radio? No, that's not what I was hearing. I'm hearing something else. Oh. Look down, you fool.
With some headphones and... God, sounds like Roddy's podcast. No wonder they left them behind. It's either that or cheering your ears off.
I'm still hearing something.
I think the real myth
Shut
here
up.
was that someone was listening to the Rodcast. No offence, pal. Well, that's me. Cheers, Newt. Hey, pal. This one's serious.
Shush.
Family hikers
God
have
damn it,
reported
woman.
their child missing. We've got everyone combing the grounds, but given the circumstances, the more hands on deck, the better.
Listen.
I'll send through where we saw them last. Ring me as soon as you
I'm
know
not
something.
hearing whispering. I'm hearing like...
Reported it to Roddy. He insists it's an Ushka. A shape-shifting horse monster.
Yeah, another
Keeping out
cryptid.
from
I
the
get it.
loose.
Can we hold on a
In
second?
the meantime, we are looking for a child. You know what they look like. Like a person, but smaller and more stupid.
Okay, that's funny.
Yeah, that's the one.
Babies are just mini drunk people. Got it. 1 second. The hell was I hearing? It almost sounded like if you've ever snuck into a bear while it's feeding. Like, that's what I was hearing before the radio piped up. And then I heard it even after I picked the headphones up. Okay. Well, It looks like I need to hop on the ATV and get going back the way I came. Missing child. Is this going to be like, oh, what was the map? Wait, was that even this game? Nope. I'm thinking Nez Person Way the Hunter. The kid was hiding in his tree house.
The Ushka is the most dangerous and vicious of all water horses. A shapeshifter, assuming the form of a pony, a horse, or a handsome man. Begging stragglers to hold its hand or mount its back. lulling them in with dreamlike fantasy. Then water comes into view. Instantly their skin jolts awake, crackling into an adhesive that binds them together forever, pulling them down, deep down, into the open arms of the loch.
So don't go hugging horses. Got it. Nope. Another stuffed fatty.
Finally, some good news. That's our best lead yet. Keep at it. Well, I'll be. Those footprints look too small to be an adult's. Follow them.
Are you kidding me? They're just as big as Bigfoot's. Oh, of course, they're across the water. Oh, I can cross here. Okay. All right, so knowing their aversion to actual NPCs for whatever reason, place your bets now. Corpse? Or we do a whole lot of tracking and then they turn up with some other searcher or at a cabin off scene and, you know, it's like, oh, everything's okay. Thanks for all your help. Sorry I wasted your time. Also, this kid's long jump is kind of ridiculous if you ask me. Tracks are like 100 yards apart. Got a future in basketball. Cross-court dunks, just saying. Pig, right? Figured that out before. Maybe that's what I heard earlier. Maybe it was like just because of all the overlapping sounds I couldn't quite place it. And I was hearing a pig. Kind of surprising that one would have been in the area after the gunfire, but... Oh, made it to the main road. Stranger danger? Why would you leave the trail? Ah, this is the parents' fault. You get lost, you find a trail, you stay on the trail. Especially if it's as clear as that. That pig is getting closer and closer to me, which is not gonna be a problem in a minute. Why are you following me? Wait, maybe it's a good piggy and it's like, I know where Timmy is. It's a well over here, this way. Heh, not likely. Starting to think I should have just brought my ATV. Look, a clear visible trail. Did it go right? I don't remember. Go to a trail? Is that a rock? Or is that the next track? That's the next track. Okay. So I'm guessing since the child was not taught to stick to the trails and look for an adult, probably wasn't also taught, probably avoid grown men in full ghillie running up at you with a hand cannon. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm not going to hurt you. Why do people say that first? Maybe they weren't having that thought. Now they are. And no, didn't make a turn for the trail that's clearly visible over there. Also, I rode by here not too long ago. So, you know, ATV would have been heard. Then again, unless, you know, grown man in a ghillie with a hand cannon probably didn't want to approach. So if he saw me go by or heard me go by on the ATV and now I'm approaching on foot, that's probably not going to help. Ooh, one of those fallow deer bucks might be up this way.
Looks like they lead here. Any idea where they go next? Out towards the castle, you say?
I guess.
I'll get Roderick to take a look. Hold tight.
Uh-huh.
Hi, mate. Isla gave me your number, told me you were a fan of the Rodcast. Sure enough, I went for a look around the castle and found the Wayne, which is all thanks to you. Crisis over. It seems they were curious about the castle and wanted to come and have a look. They loved my Kelpie stories. Didn't even want to go home when their parents arrived. I think I'll invite their whole school up to the castle. If there's just one who's as interested, well, that'd be some use for these old walls, eh? I think I could use that. So, yeah, sterling work today, mate. Pats on the back all round. Well, what?
Hey, pal. I like it. Me and the boss can't thank you enough. First it's Wayne's, soon I can see all kinds wandering in here. God, it's a wet dream come true. Maybe should let Roddy do the talking. He'd like that. Anyway, as a little treat, you can get to the bottom of this photo that's been doing the rounds online.
Uh-huh. This photo. I suppose I'm supposed to have pickup photo and camera trap. Now what? God. So, all the way across, then back, then here, now back. Okay, well, at least I got my fallow deer. That was a nice buck. I think that's one of the two I saw running down the road earlier. Then we'll head down to the castle, grab an ATV, head back out yonder. Where is yonder? Yonder's over there. Okay. There he is. I don't know what it is about fallow deer, but they just tend to fall in a good way. Ooh, 238, 11 off of gold or diamond. And that was a single lung that did that? Wow. Yeah, I forgot. Okay, his head was down. I should have gone a bit further back. But you know what? It worked. I just want to point out, someone's job out there full time is to run around these woods picking up all the ATVs that leave places. Might be two of them. One to drive them out there and drop them off, or like the poor guy's got to start on foot every time. Oh, Jesus. Are we good? Oh, hello. And another herd with some decent looking bucks. Okay. How the heck is that supposed to work? There are no power lines out here. Have I seen power lines? Oh, they're doing laundry again. Yeah, I'll get to that. Trying to figure out how to unlock this outpost. It's over here. Wait, what? Okay. It was in there. Is it the fireplace? I tried the fireplace. It is the fireplace. What? All right, let's see what we're looking at here.
Now, as you can see, that there is a sea serpent, or a log, or a submarine, or a shaved bull elephant seal.
What?
Ugh, and I didn't want my dad and budgie smugglers getting blopped down the loch again. So, as always, make the man upstairs happy. Not God. Much less relevant.
Okay. Can I... Yep, hang on. Just in case. Okay. So I'm going to go put a camera trap down somewhere close by.
Ugh, it's Roddy. He wants you to go get some bait for his sea serpent. I say get ready to haul out something unsavory.
Wait, pick up photo and camera trap. Did that, yeah. Harvest any animal for bait. Well, okay, so we're basing this off plesiosaur, which would be carnivorous, but also fish, mainly, I would figure. Damn, and I scared all those deer away coming up here. Bingo, bango. That'll work. I was actually going to try and find the Sika deer I bumped into earlier, but... I could do it. Maybe. And of course, the 7mm is way too much for roe deer, so... Didn't I kill a roe deer? Wait. Oh, that's a log. Son of a biscuit. Is that him? Ah, there he is. He would have been a gold. But again, 7mm.
All right, now you have some bait. Take a look where the photo was snapped and see if you can reproduce it.
And of course, it's
our fatty
back in the other
last
direction.
Of her kind. Before man ever set foot in Scotland, plesiosaurs swam the seas. Most of them were wiped out by the meteor or the ice age or what have you. But not our fatty. She's a canny lass. She persists, but the problem with being the last is you get kinda lonely. Trust me, I know.
Aww.
So she cries out, hoping to one day hear a reply hundreds of millions of years late. The Scottish gentry can only survive thanks to donations from patrons like you. If you're on a special tier, you get yourself a shout-out. Plus, an ad-free version of the Rodcast.
My
Today,
God.
however, I'd like to shout out to the hunter on my estate. Ah, cripes, what did they say their name was? Well, you know who you are. The Rodcast's #1 fan. Safe travels, and cheers to you.
Alrighty, I think this is the location, and we have something better than a 1970s Polaroid. Oh, gee, I found her. Oh, hey, look. And if I cross back to the right, I bet you that looks a bit like a neck.
Well, this looks like the spot. Let's take a few photos and I'll run them through the lab. And by lab, I'll get old Tam down the pub to have a wee squint at it over a pint.
Set up the camera. Okay. Oh, yep. And I'm guessing set some bait over here. Somewhere. On the shore. Out on this rock. Ah, Lord. On that rock. Okay.
Alright, take it up. And we'll see that serpent in the morning.
Yep, and I think that's going to do it for this one. So we've placed bait, but there's clearly logs sticking out of the water. Apparently, I got some roe deer to go cook because there's no way that's all of it. And then at some point, I'm going to get back to the haggis hunt. But I think that's going to do it for this one. So hopefully you enjoyed the video, because there's buttons if you did, buttons if you didn't. And as always, buttons to push. Until next time.